Do you think all AI chatbots can access the internet and get real-time information? We tested top AI chatbots with simple questions. The results? Here are things we found. I will be using 2 questions for this experiment. First question is, who won the Ashes 2023? Second question is, what's the release date of WordPress 6.3? Ashes is one of the most popular cricket series between Australia and England. The series was drawn 2-2, while Australia took the trophy as previous champions. The release date of WordPress 6.3 is 8th of August 2023. Let's get started with ChatGPT and see if it can provide correct answers. First, I'm going to test GPT 3.5 model of ChatGPT. Both free users and Plus users have access to this. Here is the prompt. Please find answers to following questions. Let's paste the 2 questions we saw earlier. Let's submit and see what happens. As expected, GPT 3.5 says it can't find the answer. GPT 3.5 is only trained for data up to September 2021. It can only use those data to provide answers. Now, let's try same questions on GPT-4. This is only available to Plus users. I am using the default tab. Again, the same answer as last time. GPT-4 also doesn't have access to internet by default. It can only use the data it was trained on. Now, I'm going to see if ChatGPT Code Interpreter has access to internet. I am in Code Interpreter tab under GPT-4 tab. Let's paste the 2 questions and submit the request to see what happens. Unfortunately, same response again. Code Interpreter doesn't have access to internet either. Let's try ChatGPT plugins under the GPT-4 tab. I am using the VoxScript plugin and see if it can answer the 2 questions. Let's ask the same questions and wait for the response. As you can see, plugin is running twice separately for the 2 questions we asked. Finally, we have some good results. It says, winner of the Ashes is not explicitly mentioned. VoxScript failed to answer the question. However, it was able to access internet for new information. We do have the correct answer for the second question. Let's ask the same questions again and see if it makes any difference. This time, it's giving the correct answer to both of the questions. When I asked earlier, it said answer for the first question is not mentioned. So, we can use VoxScript plugin to access internet and get answers. However, the answers are not consistent. Let's use another plugin and see if it can access internet and provide consistent answers. I am going to test WebPilot plugin now. I am adding same 2 questions. Let's wait for the response. Looks like it's providing the correct answer to first question. It was able to provide the correct answer. Also, we have more details compared to VoxScript plugin. The other difference is, it gives an answer to first question before searching for the next question. Now, we have answer for the second question and it's also correct. WebPilot plugin seems to be more reliable, while providing a better output. Let's summarize our findings about ChatGPT. GPT 3.5 and GPT-4 doesn't have access to the internet. Code Interpreter doesn't have access to the internet. Some of the plugins do have access to the internet. Now, we move on to Google Bard. Let me ask the same questions again. Now, we have the answer. First answer is correct, while the second answer for WordPress question is incorrect. Let's resubmit and see if it makes any changes. Now, the first answer is incorrect, while the second answer is correct. Let me ask it for the third time. Now, both answers are incorrect. Based on our tests, Google Bard has access to the internet. However, the answer seems to be inconsistent and unreliable at this stage. Next, I'm going to test Perplexity AI. Let me submit the questions again. Here, we have the answers. The first answer says Ashes is still ongoing, even though it completed 2 months ago. The answer to second question is also incorrect. Let me resubmit the questions to see if there is any change. The answer is same for first question. Answer for the second question is slightly better. But still we don't have the correct answer. Based on the tests, Perplexity has access to the internet. But, it's also inconsistent and unreliable. Now, I'm going to test Anthropic Claude. As usual, let's submit the questions and wait for the answer. It says, unfortunately I don't have context to answer your questions. Similar to ChatGPT, Claude doesn't have access to internet. But, it doesn't mention the knowledge cutoff date like ChatGPT. Finally, I'm going to test Llama 2 model by Meta. I am accessing this model through labs.perplexity.ai. Let's submit the questions. Both answers are incorrect in this case. Let's submit and check again. Yet again, both answers are incorrect. It's not clear if it doesn't have internet access or if it's finding the wrong answers with internet access. Based on my other tests, it seems like it's making up answers than accessing internet. In conclusion, Perplexity AI, Google Bard and ChatGPT plugins are the only 3 tools that have access to the internet. Generally, Perplexity is my number 1 choice and accurate in most cases. However, it was unable to answer our questions properly. Claude and Llama 2 was unable to access the internet. However, the tools with access to internet can also provide wrong answers or made-up answers. It's important to cross-check with proper sources without blindly relying on them at this stage. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and like this video to see more AI-related videos.